Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Mostly From Scratch. I am your host Mr. Munchies and I want to thank everybody for tuning in, especially my YouTube subscribers. In this episode I am going to show you how to make Philly cheesesteak hot pockets. Now let's get into our ingredient list. First you're going to need some steak, some diced onion. Now these are not specific amounts, but that's maybe a quarter of a cup. I'm going to use a poblano instead of a bell pepper because bell peppers just really don't agree with me. Some flour, some cheese. I'm going to be using mozzarella instead of provolone because it melts a little bit better. Some flour tortillas, of course a pan, and you're going to need some oil for frying. So let's get into putting this together. First we're going to saute our onions and our green peppers, poblanos in my case. We're going to saute these up with a little bit of butter, throw a little salt and pepper in there. This should take probably about 5 to 7 minutes. You just want to get your onions translucent and your peppers soft. So while these are sauteing, what I'm going to do is cut up my steak into very small pieces, and I will be back once I get the steak in the pan and cooked, because there's no reason for you guys to watch all that. So I will be back in a second. Okay, my onions are almost translucent, my peppers are getting soft, and I just want to show you how I cut up this steak. It's nice and small. I bought the real thin sliced steak, but you can see just cut it into nice tiny pieces. This should be pretty tender when it's done. So now I'm going to go ahead and throw this in with the peppers and onions, get that cooked, and once that's done I will come back and we will start assembling these pockets. Alright, I am back. My steak, onions, and peppers are done. Let's see if we can get a close-up on this. See how that looks? Steak's all nice and tender. The onions are translucent. My peppers are soft. It smells really good too. Now what I'm going to do is add the cheese to the mix. That way we can stuff it all in the pocket at one time. So I'm just going to throw a handful in there and mix it around. And I think it needs a little bit more because I like my stuff cheesy. Alright, that looks pretty good. Now we have our oil. It's up to temperature. It's around 340, 350. Now what you want to do is take your flour, add a little bit of water to it, and you're going to make a little bit of a paste, and this is what's going to hold your pockets together. It's basically like paper mache paste, maybe a little thinner. That's a little too thick. Yeah, that's better. This is about the consistency that you want it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to zoom in, show you how to make the first couple, and then what I'll do is break away, cook a few up, let the first one cool off so I don't kill myself trying to eat it because it's going to be hot. All right, so let me zoom in. How's that? There we go. All right, so take your tortilla. These are the standard 10-inch. And take a knife. I'm going to use a pizza wheel. Cut it in half. Okay. Now what you're going to do is you're going to fold it. Let's see if I can get this on camera. Fold it over like that. Put a crease in it. And then take that and fold it over that way. So you make yourself a nice little triangle. See this? Got a pocket there. So what you're going to do with your paste is put it along your open edge right here and right here and fold it over. Okay, so let me get a little bit of that paste on there. I'm just using a brush. And what this paste will do is keep your pocket from opening up while it's frying. Now that I said that, it's probably my first one's probably going to open up. All right, so we're going to fold that over. Just give it a little press. Now that's sealed along the edge there. So now we can open our pocket and put some of our filling in there. Now don't overstuff these. Because you have to close it. So that's about 3/4 of the way full. And that's probably, yeah, let me stuff that down in there a little bit more. Okay, now take your paste again, and what you're going to do is put it along your open edge, a little bit on both sides, and then press it closed. And give it a good press too. Make sure it's sealed. And there you have it. And if you can let it set for just a minute, make sure your paste does its job. I'm going to set that one aside and do another one. Let me show you the folding technique again. Fold it over into a triangle. And then fold your other piece over. Give it a crease. And then paste it down. Press it down and then fill it up. Make sure you don't have any stuff hanging out when you seal your top here, because you don't want nothing leaking out into your oil. All right, so that's our second one. Probably a little bit of our paste on here. And give that a press. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and zoom back out here. Now these take about roughly a minute to fry, about 30 seconds on each side. I'm just going to give my oil a quick temperature check here. It's always important to keep an eye on your oil temperature. Too hot, stuff's going to burn. Too cold, it's not going to cook quick enough. All right, we're at 145, 150. All right, so I'm going to turn this up to about a medium because it's don't have much oil in here, and it's probably going to cool off as soon as this hits it. So what I'm going to do is fry a couple of these off. Go ahead and make some more. When they're done, I'll come back and show you the results. So hang in there. Have a look at that. Doesn't that look good? They're all done. That was enough there to make 6, plus a couple little small ones on the side. Take a look at this. I think this is the one that came out first. See how that puffed up? Come on, camera. There we go. It's all nice and golden brown. Tortilla's a little crispy, but still soft. It's like a light crisp on the outside, but still kind of soft. All right, so let's break it open. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Nice and cheesy. That's why I like to use mozzarella. Oof, look at that. All right, let's give this bad boy a taste. Oh, yeah. Philly cheesesteak. And it's not so bloody hot that it's scorching my mouth. Oh yeah, this is awesome. It's a Philly cheesesteak in a pocket. This is killer. I feel like I should have some kind of sauce to dip it in though. The tortilla is, like I said, it has a little bit of a toasted crisp on the outside, but still nice and soft. Cheese is all melted. Steak is tender. The onions and peppers, great flavor. Yeah, this is awesome. It's killer. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you can think of other stuff to stick in there, I mean, I got a couple right off the top of my head. You can use taco meat. You can stuff pizza filling in there. You do all kinds of stuff with this. But the Philly cheesesteak, that is totally 2 thumbs up. That is good. And, you know, if you're going to maybe a party or, you know, you want to make these ahead of time for snacks for the kids, I'm sure you can probably freeze them and then just pop them in the toaster oven for, I don't know, probably 10, 15 minutes at 300 degrees to warm them back up. Great snack, yeah, definitely. All right, so give them a try. Let me know what you think. Give me some comments, some feedback. If you're watching this on Facebook, share it with everybody on your contact list, and you know, give me some feedback. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, that's yeah. I'm still kind of. These are really good. All right, everybody. That'll do it for another episode of Mostly From Scratch. I am your host, Mr. Munchies. So everybody, plate up and chow down.